Okay, so as we're learning to speak the helpful truth, the first thing that we need to know is what is true. Truth is a quality that arises within the relationship between how we think about something and what it really is. So the more correlation there is between our cognitive map and reality, the more truth there is. But there's lots of truth, and not all truth is helpful. That is, not all truth is really relevant to what it is that we're trying to solve. What is the problem we're trying to address? And so we want to kind of sort through the truth and find which part of it is most relevant. And the thing that is most relevant is the thing that's bothering us the problematic features of the system of which we're a part of the things we want to address first, because that's going to make the biggest difference. So that means I've got to be able to know what it is that I'm feeling, so that I know what it is that's troubling, so that assigns a kind of direction or vector that we're moving in. So at some point we've got to act, and that's the speak. We're speaking into the system in which the dysfunction is arising. And that speaking can happen in a lot of different ways. But the primary way that we're going to talk about this is that we're going to construct a conversation within the system. That is, as we are each an element within the system, a part of the relationship, we are each going to do something that engages the rest of the system. We're going to listen to the system, we're going to speak to it, we're going to act differently, we're going to do something that actually works to create more of what it is that we need, because we're going to call attention to the dysfunction within the system by speaking about it, by referencing it. One of the things that we're seeing going on in our world today is the process of protest. Protest is the system saying, ouch, there's some part of the system this is not working for me. And so we're going to raise concerns about what is happening. We're going to speak the discomfort into the larger conversation of the system. And by doing that, we're going to begin to transform the system. There are some ways of speaking that are more effective and helpful than others. There are certain things that we really want to avoid doing, because they actually, even though they're prompted by the awareness of what's wrong, they don't actually work to create what's actually going to work better. So we want to find which of the techniques that we can use to speak that are actually going to be most transformative. There's a lot to that one. So let's get started.